Today I am preserving plums and I wanted to take you with me. We have a huge plum thicket here at the ranch, and what you're seeing here is just a small piece of what is left over. You can't even see all of it here. Anyways, I've picked mostly everything, so I'm going to take you inside and show you what I'm doing with them. Here are a bunch of raw plums, and we are going to pit these and put them in the freezer. I've already made a ton of jam, so I don't need any more jam. Okay, they've been pitted. All you do is take a raw plum, slice it in half, and take out the pit. These have been washed and dried. Just rinse them under some cold water. And then I'm gonna stick all of these in the freezer because they're much easier to freeze in vacuum sealed bags, because then they don't squish when the vacuum sealer seals them up. Okay, I've got my Food Saver here, and I'm just using Food Saver brand bags. I labeled it, and I have all of my frozen plums here. I just froze them in layers and layers with parchment paper in between. And now I filled up my bag of plums, and we're gonna weigh them out. I want them to be about 8 ounces, which is approximately 250 grams, which is equivalent to 1 cup. So when I'm ready to bake something that uses 1 cup of plums, it's already pre-measured. So I have my plums. I'm gonna open up my Food Saver and put the textured side upwards. You can see that one side is clear and smooth, and then there's a textured side. So we are going to kind of flatten this out and make it so when it seals, it's all sealed flat and it'll lay in the freezer really nicely. Okay, then you just tuck the edge in here, and remember the textured side is up. And you close this and squish it down on both sides, and then you'll see that you have a button here that says dry. What you're going to do now is just push the vacuum button, and it begins. You'll see that this light is flashing, and then this light will start flashing also. Once both lights are solid, then it's done. And if you wait a few more seconds, the lights will go off, which means it's ready for you to take it out. So I pushed both buttons on the side, and I'm just going to open it up, and we now have some plums. Just keep these guys in your freezer and let them thaw whenever you're ready to bake something. There's lots of plum recipes on Pinterest or in the upcoming cookbook. So what I'm actually going to do with these are bake with some of them, but I also have an old school food dehydrator from my great grandma that I don't have hooked up here yet, but it's coming. I'm gonna thaw out a bunch of these plums, and then we're gonna try dehydrated plum chips. So stay tuned and we'll see how that turns out.